I've recently made a very depressing and unfortunate discovery. Game of Thrones is just not as good as I remember it being. Now, hear me out before you jump to the comments. I'm currently on my first read through of A Song of Ice and Fire, and I'm about halfway through A Storm of Swords, absolutely loving it. But, anyways, it's really made me realize just how much the show left out and how far it drifted away from what made this story so special in the first place. The more I read the books, the more I fall in love with the world that George R. R. Martin built. I mean, every chapter feels alive, every side character has insane depth, and the religion, the politics, the prophecies, they all connect. But at the same time, the more I read the books, the less I like the show. And don't get me wrong, Game of Thrones is still one of my favorite shows of all time. I mean, it's currently sitting at like number 7 on my top 10 list. But reading the books has really made me realize just how many mistakes the showrunners made, and how those mistakes slowly eroded what could have been the greatest story ever told on screen. I mean, they completely cut out key characters. Characters like young Griff, who changes the entire political landscape of Westeros, or Lady Stoneheart, who's one of the most haunting and poetic parts of the entire series. And beyond that, they watered down one of the coolest aspects of A Song of Ice and Fire, the magic. The books are filled with this mysterious, otherworldly energy. Whether it be visions, prophecies, wargs, shadowbinders, there is so much magic in the books. But the show toned it all the way down, to the point where it started to feel like just a generic medieval drama, rather than this sprawling mythical saga. All in all, I still absolutely love Game of Thrones. I mean, it changed television forever, but reading the books has been a major wake-up call to me, because it's really made me realize just how great it could have been. So if you're a fan of the show, I highly recommend you read the books, but I will warn you that it might make you look at the show differently.